Hi, Critters! Today we're going to be unboxing an auto heat press from the company HTVRONT on Amazon. They sent me this and some really cute heat transfer vinyl with hearts on it, so we're going to make a Valentine's Day shirt for Sierra. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it's out of the box. Now I have to do some reading in the instruction manual to figure out how it works. This is the design that I'm going to use to make Sierra's Valentine's Day shirt. It's from Creative Fabrica. I'm going to download it, then get rid of the word love and type out her name. The font that I'm going to use to write her name is also from Creative Fabrica. It's called Carly. It's one of my favorite fonts. I'll leave links to both the font and the design that I use down below in my video description. All you have to do is click the big green download button and save the SVG and then upload it into Design Space. So once you're in Design Space, click Upload, Upload Image, Browse, and select the file you just saved. Then click Upload in the bottom right hand corner, select it, and add to Canvas. The first thing that I want to do is get rid of this word love. So I'm going to go over here and click Ungroup and click on the word love and click Delete. Now I'm going to click the text box and type my daughter's name, Sierra. I want to change the font to Carly, so I'm going to click Font, then System, and then I can type in Carly. I'm going to take Sierra's name and highlight it. Oop, it's highlighting the heart. Let me move the heart over. Now I'm going to highlight Sierra, click Combine and Weld, so that my machine will cut out her name without the little slices in between each letter. Now I can drag it over here and kind of position it where I want. I think I'm going to make it a little bigger. Now this heart is kind of in the way right here, so I want to make that disappear. So I'm going to move this out, select the heart, and click Delete on my keyboard. Now I can move Sierra's name back. I'm going to highlight the whole thing, and I'm going to change the color to red. I'm actually going to be using a patterned vinyl on this, but red is the closest that I can get to that pattern within Design Space. To change the canvas color, I can click Blank Canvas, Color, and change it to black. If you want to get rid of the grid lines, just click this little square. And if you want to see what it actually looks like on a shirt, you can click Templates and then find a shirt. Classic t-shirt. And then I can change the color of the shirt to black. We're almost ready to start cutting our vinyl out with our Cricut machine, but first I need to measure the shirt to see how big to make the design. I want my design to be 9 inches wide, so I'm going to highlight the design and then use this arrow in the bottom right hand corner to shrink it down to 9. I also want to weld my design together so that all the different parts of my design stay in place when my machine cuts it. So I'm going to highlight it and then click Combine and Weld. Now I can move over to Make It. When I'm on this screen is when I like to go and cut my vinyl out because I can see how much I need with the grid lines on my mat. So I know that my piece of vinyl needs to be about 6 inches by 9.5 inches. So we're going to move over to the next step, which is cutting our vinyl. Sierra, will you do me the honors of cutting 6 inches of heat transfer vinyl out?
Yeah.
Do you know how to do that? Let's see, do we got it lined up with the 6? Your little fingers are in the way. Yep, that looks good. So now what do you do?
Cut.
Go ahead. You can go back and forth a few times to make sure it went all the way through. There we go. Ta-da! Do you know what we have to do now with that? What do we stick it to?
A mat?
Yeah, let's go get a mat. Alright, so Sierra's taking off the cover sheet. We're going to put it aside because we don't need it. But you always have to put the cover sheet back on when you're done.
This way?
Nope, so you're going to turn it the other way and you're going to stick it in the upper left-hand corner.
Always.
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 So with this vinyl, there's a side that has hearts on it and then there's a side with no hearts. We want to put it heart side down in the upper left-hand corner of our mat. It's very important that you put the shiny side with the pattern down.
Is that too high?
No, that's really good. Smooth it down.
Can I grab a smoother tool?
Yeah, sure. Look at you, a little pro. Since I'm using a heat transfer vinyl, I'm going to mirror image it. Anytime you use heat transfer vinyl, you always have to mirror your image. Then click continue. I want to select everyday iron-on as my material. Now I want you to load it into the machine and push the blinking double arrow.
Is it on the right side?
Yeah, it's right.
Does it need to be flipped over?
Nope.
What is it doing?
It's getting ready to cut. So push the C when it's blinking. Now we have to weed it. So Sierra's going to cut off this extra vinyl so that we can reuse it. This will be our scraps. And now you can go ahead and weed it.
Is it supposed to peel?
Yep.
Because some of it's not.
It's good. Remember, what stays is your design.
But look at those little heart prints.
Those hearts are part of our design.
What do you mean? Not these. And those are supposed to come off.
What do you mean?
These little things.
Move your finger. No. Just what the machine cut. You're doing a great job. It's nice because this stuff isn't sticky like heat transfer vinyl.
No. Beautiful.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Peel it off the paper. Actually, there's one in between the E I can see. Tiny one. So if you want to make sure you got them all, you can pull it off and flip it over and see how it looks. Whoa, that's really cool. I just plugged the new heat press in, and this button is blinking, so Sierra's going to go ahead and push the on button. Whoa, it lifts up.
That's neat. You need to set the temperature.
And now we're going to try out the auto setting. So see that A with the arrows? Can you push that? Right here. With the auto mode, it heats it to 210 degrees for 20 seconds. HTVRONT suggested that I use this setting with this patterned vinyl. Before I put my heat transfer vinyl onto the shirt and into the heat press, I have to heat press the shirt without the vinyl for 10 to 15 seconds. This removes any moisture or wrinkles on the shirt. So there's this little bar right here, you just pull it out, and then we're gonna put our shirt on here. All right, then we slide it in. And it automatically presses down, and you can see the countdown, so it's gonna do it for 20 seconds. And then it's gonna lift up automatically.
Wow.
Now we can pull the shirt out.
It's so flat now.
Alright, now we're gonna put our design on the shirt. I usually put it about 3 inches below the neckline. And then we need a piece of Teflon sheet.
It's behind you.
So this goes over. Now we can slide it back in. And it automatically goes.
For 20 more seconds. This one is very quick.
Now we can pull it out. The vinyl is still peeling off. It's not sticking to the shirt. So we have a problem here. Either the machine is not hot enough or it's not pressing it long enough. With the automatic setting, it heat presses at 210 degrees for 20 seconds. According to Google, the ideal temperature to heat press is in between 260 degrees and 315 degrees. So I think that the temperature is just not high enough with this automatic setting. I'm gonna push the on button again. And then temperature. And then we're gonna crank it up probably to like 275. And then the time will leave the same. All right, our machine is preheated to 275 degrees, so we're gonna put the Teflon sheet back on and see if it sticks.
Let's hope it sticks.
Moment of truth.
I think it might work this time.
You think so?
Up this. You do that corner. Can I peel?
Oh boy, I think it's sticking.
Can I peel?
Ah! It's coming up.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh, ooh. One more time, then we're gonna let it cool.
Holy smoke-a-moles. Tacarona. It exactly knows when to put it in.
I'm gonna pull it out. We're gonna let this cool for a few moments and then try to peel it off.
I have good hopes on this one.
All right, we waited 2 minutes like the instructions said, so now we're gonna peel it. Looks like everything is sticking with the hotter temperature, so that is awesome. Ta-da!
Ta-da! I like it. I love it. They look so nice and not
I'm
wrinkled.
gonna turn off the machine.
Hey Mom, this is how you should unwrinkle your clothes.
Yeah, with the giant heat press.
Yeah.
You look beautiful. How do you like your new Valentine's Day shirt? Ooh, it's super cute. I really like that patterned vinyl with those hearts. It'd be great for Valentine's Day.
Thanks for watching. Bye.